All right, love buzz. Let's take a look. Let's look into your relationship slash situationship. Let's see what you need to know. What does the collective need to know from a realistic point of view? What does the collective need to know realistically? What does the collective need to know realistically about their relationship or situation? All right, so all y'all cards come up inverted. Now, this card says ask for help. This is a person here. One of you all are not asking. Let me get the cards how they were. It could be you need to ask for help. They need to ask for help. The union of hearts. One person or both of you all feel like there is no love or not enough love. This is also a person saying, you know, I don't feel like we're connecting or we actually connect. There's an offense in this relationship slash situation. Lastly, you are limitless. Somebody here is feeling bound, very restricted. They could feel like, you know, they don't have any space to grow, to breathe, any room in this connection. All right, lastly, it says, love. Yep, y'all got differences. Love makes a difference. Love makes a difference. So there's a difference that you all need to do, need to have, need to experience in order for this to go. Let's see, what's the ask for help? What's the ask for help? I can tell you right now, either one of you all feel like, you know, somebody doesn't really want love here. I hear the word attention. A person could feel like you want attention, not true love. All right, dang. The Page of Swords, the Tower card, and the Ten of Swords. Yep. So the thing of the matter is, y'all, this connection here is almost at the verge of either breaking up, breaking off. There have been some little petty white lies. Now, y'all have a communication issue, a big communication issue, and this communication is, you know, about being truthful. It's not being truthful about infidelity. I don't see any infidelity. It's like, you know, do you need help? Do we need help? Or something like that. This is also a connection where a person is saying, I think you need counseling. I think I need counseling. I hear the word therapy. Somebody here needs therapy. Somebody here could also be the kind of person that blows up, do something over the top, exaggerate. They could have an extreme anger issue when they're frustrated or emotional. They get overwhelmed, whether it's easily or it takes a lot. Somebody here is at their breaking point. And the breaking point has them at the Ten of Swords saying, you know, I feel like we aren't coming together. I feel like, you know, somebody here feels very tight. Very, very tight. All right, somebody need therapy. What's the Page of Swords here? Therapy and not the therapy, and there's some offness with attention. Like, do you love me or do you just want my attention? Do you want me here or are you tolerating me? And, you know, are you lying about what you really want from me? There are different expectations or a lot of questions, a lot of wondering, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we having? Like, and if this is a relationship where y'all have been breaking up, getting back together, it's wearing somebody out. Somebody here is at the point, it may not be breakup. They're just simply saying, okay, what is it going to take for us to get to where we really want to be? There's a communication error here. All right, what's the Page of Swords? What's the Page of Swords, Holy Spirit? Yep. See right here, y'all could also be fighting, arguing. There's some disputes here. There are some odds in this connection. The Five of Pentacles, fighting about breaking up. I also hear the word accusatory. So one person could be accusing the other. There are assumptions being made in this connection and it doesn't benefit it. There is also a person that says, you know, you lie about little things. The little things you lie about, the little things you do, it makes me wonder. It makes me second guess. It makes me very conflicted. Now, let's say other people are in this. For some of you all, it could be other people in y'all business that y'all need to get out. And that's what's causing the difference and the odds here. The Five of Pentacles, there's definitely some sort of, you know, disputes around money. If a person has lost a job, somebody need to get a job. I just heard something. Like, are you going to go to work? We need more money, you know. Yeah. I hear the word average. I hear less than average. So a person saying, okay, you know, there could be a lifestyle difference. career different, job different. Somebody here who can't hold a job down, won't hold a job, always getting fired. This seems to be a relationship that has, you know, it started out with little things. The little things have accumulated to bigger things. Somebody here is definitely something going on around employment, you know, where their money is being spent. The fact that, you know, are you even going to work? Why do you keep losing a job? What's going on? This could also be a person here that has an addiction, you know, and their addiction causes them to be out of work, causes them to, you know, somebody here is a burden to somebody. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you know, realistically, you need, if you want this relationship to work, you need to know the truth. You are, somebody here is a burden. Burden. Why can't you go to work? Give me something on this employment. Give me something on this employment. Now, this could be somebody here who, you know, also is not a good paymaster. They don't pay their bills on time. All right, what's the Five of Pentacles? It's like a person here doesn't work but still have expectations of having a certain life or lifestyle. What's the Five of Pentacles here? Yep, the Prince of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Now, this is also somebody here that, you know, for some of y'all, there's a secret relationship. Some of y'all do have a component of infidelity here. Others of you all, this is a person here that that's almost on the verge of ghosting a situation because somebody here will not stay employed. I think for someone here, there's a person that's tired of taking care of someone, tired of giving to them. They're telling me specifically somebody here needs a job. This could also be somebody here that's lazy. Lazy. Now, somebody works at, they either do hair, it could be cut hair. Somebody who could work in a shoe department. They could work in retail in general. Somebody who could have like some sort of uniform that they wear. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So somebody who is something pertaining to your job. All right, what's the Ten of Swords here? What's the Ten of Swords? What's the Ten of Swords here? What's the Ten of Swords here? Yep, the Judgment card. Okay, so the Reconciliation card. Now, I hear two messages. I'm going to give y'all both. The first one I'm hearing, a person that's thinking about reconciling with someone from their past because this current relationship is not working for them. For some of you all, a person feels like someone doesn't love them. They feel as if they're unloved, that they just want their attention. You know, it could also be drama. There's no peace. It's, you know, arguments. I forgot to look that word up, but battle act. Somebody here is being considered as a battle act. I also hear that word here, belligerent. So somebody here is hostile. It's like you hostile and you don't have no job. You're hostile and you don't really put in the energy and the effort in this relationship. So somebody here is thinking, should I ghost this? Should I let this go? Somebody here is about to be ghosted. Yep. Ghosted, and that's what they're planning. This is like a secret ghosting. Because they don't see a future in this relationship. They just don't see where it could really work or where you could benefit them. This is also a person that feels like, you know, I give a whole lot to this relationship. I do a whole lot more than what one person does. Yep. See, something's coming to an end here. It's coming to a halt. All right, let's close it out. What's the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands? The Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. Yep, the King of Swords. Somebody who has become nonchalant. They're becoming cold and they're withholding. They're holding back. They're holding back because they're not happy. Somebody here is not happy. They're not satisfied. You know, there's no pleasure. It could also be for some of you all, there's no peace. The arguments is too many of assumptions, too many accusatory statements here. You know, so somebody here is saying, you know what, in their heart, in their mind, they're ready to break up. Yep. They definitely are. They're holding back from this relationship. Somebody here is holding back because they feel like a person is tolerating them, really doesn't love them, wants attention. It's like somebody is saying, you know, you don't really love me. You don't really want me. You just want my attention. The Five of Wands. You just want to argue. Plies. You want to argue. You just want to argue. All right, give me something. With the Tower card, the Page of Swords. I mean the Tower card and the Five of Pentacles. The Tower card and the Five of Pentacles. This relationship ain't going too far. Yep, the Devil card, definitely. It's like a person here feels like somebody here has a very bad side to them, toxic. A person is getting ready to detach. They're plotting, planning. This looks like preparation. Preparation to detach from a toxic relationship. Yep, the Six of Wands. This person is going on elsewhere. And this could also be a person here, for some of you all, respectfully saying, but you have two different paths. Somebody could be very, career focused, career driven, employment, stand on top of their game, while somebody else kind of smooches, takes, they don't give. Yeah, there's a toxic side to a person that someone here is not willing to tolerate or be a part of. See the Queen of Swords here. This relationship is coming up very cold, very detached. Two people have turned nonchalant. Now y'all don't have cups in this relationship anyway, so it's not the emotion. There's no feelings here. Something here is about feelings. So somebody who could have lost feelings, their feelings could have dwindled away. With them losing feelings, they have lost interest. If this is somebody that you were sleeping with, it's a situational ship. This situation has run its course. It's like, okay, this is good, but we can't ever have a life together. Somebody who's looking for something more meaningful, or a person that's more meaningful. These two people are not very compatible, because one person, to me, to be honest with you, one person gives me the vibe that they are a giver. They go to work, they'll bring to the relationship. The other person can be a taker, big time. All right, what's the Ten of Swords and the Judgment card? What's the Ten of Swords and the Judgment card? Yep. See, somebody here definitely, see this High Priestess? There's too many secret plans here. And this High Priestess, somebody is holding what's inside of them. See the Wheel of Fortune, they're going to change. A major shift is coming in this relationship. Some of you all, you're going to have to make a major turnaround, a major change in order to keep this relationship with this person. Others of you all, a person is secretly planning to change their direction. Give me something on the High Priestess and the Judgment and the Judgment card. Somebody here is looking at a person in their past, though. Somebody they already know or know of. Give me something on the Judgment and the High Priestess card. The Judgment and the High Priestess card. The World card, the Death card. Ooh, my nose started to run. And the Chariot card. One relationship is coming to an end. You know that saying, you can't open one door until you close another? Somebody here is saying, when we break up, I you know what? When we finally break up, I'm moving on. And I want to get back. I hear the words classmate. There's a classmate that a person is looking at. There's also, I hear valedictorian. Somebody who's real smart. Or they're going towards somebody that's real smart. Classmate. But I also hear teammate. There's a team. There's somebody else in somebody's energy, in somebody's mind. They have a secret crush on somebody else. I hear that song, I Got a Secret. It's here in my heart, and I can't tell the world about it. Somebody here still has a secret love. Yep. A secret love from someone in their past, a classmate or a teammate. Yep. Yeah. Okay, they got a secret love, y'all. Yep, and that's the relationship they want. Somebody here knows they know this relationship is coming to an end with you. This relationship, situationship, they know it's coming to an end. It's not long lasting. Y'all don't work together. Y'all don't work well together. Y'all don't relationship well together. What's the Devil card? You guys want to see what's the Devil card, Holy Spirit? What's the Devil card? See the Ace of Wands? Yep, this could have been like a situationship, sexual, a sex thing. The Ace of Wands, the sex is not the same. They're not passionate about, their drive is not the same. Yeah, this looks like a friends with benefit or a hookup. It could be a sneaky link, or if this is a full-fledged relationship, that somebody who has lost their passion, their momentum for it has dwindled. And the Knight of Swords, things kind of change all of a sudden. All right. I think somebody here is seeing another side to a person they don't really care for, their work ethics, how they argue, disgruntled. Somebody here feels like a person here is disgruntled as well. All right. But over here, they got a secret. They got a secret love, secret crush or secret feelings. Yep. But they're saying when this relationship, when this phase is out, when this is over, because the world card and the death card is here. When this is over, I'm going in a different direction. I think I'm gonna be honest, y'all. They could already be talking to this person. See the 8 of Wands, they're already communicating with this person. All right, yep, soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. See, somebody here feels alone in a relationship, like everything is on them. Something here is about you not, a person not wanting their love, just wanting their attention, not really wanting them, just wanting them around. And somebody here feels their soul calling or longing for someone else or something else. Okay, lastly, get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Somebody here is an empath. They can feel you far beyond the natural. I also feel like an empath is being drawn or led to a place that they feel more called, more of a calling of with the judgment card. And this is where somebody feels like, a person is not their soulmate. It could also be a person not their soulmate, they're their stalemate, or they've had a soul tie. Ooh, wee. Somebody here feels like this current relationship, this current situationship, they have a soul tie. It also could be a lot about sex, a sexual soul tie. Somebody who could have went with something more on the 3D realm. It feels good. It looks good. But it doesn't complement them spiritually. This person, somebody here definitely has evolved and they've ascended to a spiritual place, and that's why they have this longing for something that fuels them beyond the physical. This is also a person here that say, you know what, we have addictions, we have habits, or we trigger each other. We're not good for one another. All right. You have Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Pisces came out twice. So I'm going to roll the dice again. But just in case you didn't hear it. Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. I just like to roll the dice to give other people extra confirmation. Even if your zodiac sign doesn't come out. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. You have Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius. All right. Sag is here twice. Aquarius is here twice. And then Taurus. This is the final round. The final roll. I also hear the words familiar spirit. Something is familiar to a person. Now, everybody does not regard familiar spirits as, on a biblical term. So let me give it to you both ways. A familiar spirit, somebody's like, I've done this before. I've experienced this before. I've seen this before. I've been in this before. I don't want to keep doing this. That's one familiar spirit. Then the other energy is like, this is a familiar spirit. There's a soul tie. Yep, it's a familiar spirit. It's not a kindred spirit. Somebody who is breaking something down spiritually versus, physically. But others of you all, somebody here, they've already been in the kind of relationship to where they're tolerated because they're go to work, they're a hard worker, they're due for a person. It's almost like a person feels indirectly used or like I say, tolerated. Somebody here feels like a person doesn't really want love from them. They just want, attention here and there from them. So a person in questions is this, do you even really want me? Like, are we really in this? Are you in this with me? Why do I feel this way? All right, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Aries. Peace and blessing, great day, love bugs. I hope this helps. Namaste.